Introduction. Understanding free will. Free will is the concept that humans have the ability to make choices independent of external influences, be they biological, environmental, or divine. This age-old philosophical question explores the extent to which individuals control their actions and decisions. Philosophical perspectives on free will. Philosophers have long debated the nature of free will. Some argue that humans possess true autonomy, while others suggest that our choices are shaped by predetermined factors, such as genetics or societal influences. Determinism versus free will. Determinism is the belief that all events, including human actions, are determined by preceding causes. This view contrasts with the notion of free will, where individuals can choose actions freely without being bound by prior events. The role of consciousness in decision-making. Consciousness plays a critical role in the experience of free will. While our brains process vast amounts of information unconsciously, our conscious mind feels as though it is directing the choices we make, even when this may not always be the case. Psychological factors and free will. Psychological influences, such as cognitive biases and emotional states, can affect our perception of free will. These factors may limit the freedom we feel we have in decision-making, as we are often unconsciously guided by past experiences or unconscious desires. Neurobiology and the illusion of free will. Neuroscientific studies suggest that the brain often makes decisions before we become consciously aware of them. This has led some to argue that free will is an illusion, with our choices being predetermined by neural processes outside of our conscious control. The impact of social and cultural influences. Social and cultural forces can also shape our sense of free will. From childhood, we are influenced by societal norms, family expectations, and cultural values, which may limit or guide our choices, even if we feel we are making independent decisions. Compatibilism. Reconciling free will and determinism. Compatibilism is the view that free will and determinism are not mutually exclusive. According to this perspective, even if our choices are influenced by prior causes, we can still be free as long as we act in accordance with our desires and rationality. Free will in moral responsibility. Free will is often linked to moral responsibility. If we are not free to choose, can we be held accountable for our actions? Many argue that moral responsibility depends on the existence of free will, as individuals must be able to choose between right and wrong. Conclusion. A complex debate. The nature of free will remains one of the most profound questions in philosophy, science, and psychology. While views on its existence and scope vary, it continues to shape how we understand human agency, responsibility, and decision-making.